All right, y'all. Coming up on this episode of Professional Amateurs, we're gonna be talking about, I guess, the 3 games that just happened in college basketball. We're gonna be talking about the Wild Wild West and what's going on with the NBA. The NBA is a crap show right now. We got a whole lot of good stuff planned for y'all. Y'all know how we do, Professional Amateurs.
Hey, do it big, way bigger than before. Play the game fast, break, give and go. Hey, amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Do it big, bro, B50 919. Welcome back to the show. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro.
Still trying to adjust to everything, my new setup. So, welcome back to everyone to the Professional Amateurs Podcast. I'm your host, Jamal. As y'all can see, you got my homeboy Courtney in here. Courtney, say what's up.
What's good, man?
All right. Got my man Wet back in the building. Wet, say what's up.
What's good with y'all, man?
All right, and shout out to my man Boz, man. I know my man Boz going through some stuff, man. Just want to let you know we with you, bro. So shout out.
Praise.
All right, so the last time we talked to y'all was pre-Final Four. Courtney, I know you don't watch college basketball, but I know you watched these last 3 games of the season because everybody watched the last 3 games of the season. So, your thoughts. I'll let you start on like your thoughts on the competition.
Bro, let's save all that bullshit. The floor is yours, bro. No, save all that shit. You talking all that shit about the White Hope, the flag, all that bullshit. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. Go ahead. Okay. You had the kangaroo. You had the kangaroo. You had the African. You had the white. You had the fucking warehouse workers. All the seniors that transferred.
Okay, so
the best team ever. 19-1 in ACC. Floor is yours.
All right, so pretty much one of the hardest things for me to deal with this particular game is the fact that it's losing and then it's the best team like because I could take a loss where we step on the floor with a team that's like equal and they just like, all right, they better than us. Like, you know how you can see, you can tell, like you can hope for your team to make a run or something like that, but you can tell in the course of watching the game, like, man, we just not as good as them, bro. Duke was better than Houston. Like, you know what I mean? It literally had to take one of the all-time collapses. And like I said, I always said, if this team loses, it's not going to be one of those things where somebody just lined up and you were just flat out better than them. It's going to take some of the flukiest shit ever. And some of the flukiest shit ever happened. Like, tip the cap to Houston because literally it was like 10 things that had to go wrong for Duke. And all 10 of those things went wrong. But on the reverse side, Houston had to capitalize on all of those mistakes. Like J1 Roberts stepping up to the free throw line, which was crazy that he even went to the free throw line after all that fucking wrestling we did the whole entire game. He went to the free throw line on a box out. Or over the back box out. But the fact that he went to the free throw line as a 62% free throw shooter and hit both of them free throws with the game on the line is major. Salute to him. So Houston made their plays. But Duke had to do what they had to do to lose that game. And that's what really bothers me. Nothing, I mean, like, that's one of them things like where you kind of like, you can't really, I'm not a silver lining person. Like, if you lose, you lose. But I really take solace in the fact that knowing that Duke stepped on the floor with the best team in college basketball other than them. They had the 2 longest winning streaks coming into the tournament. Houston hadn't lost literally like only one regulation game all year, and we literally was flat out better than them for 30 minutes of the basketball game, and then some crazy shit. And even with all the crazy shit happening, we get one inbounds in like in the last, because we were still up by 3 possessions with 50 seconds left. 2 possessions with 30 seconds left. Like, you know what I mean? It had to go so wrong, bro, Houston to win that game. So it sucks that my team is on the side of that, but my team ain't like, they showed up. Cooper showed up. Cooper did what he was supposed to do. Literally did what he was supposed to do. Khan did what he was supposed to do. Kaman had a really crazy game, but if you know the situation that was circling around Kaman before that game, it's understandable. With all that shit he got, Kaman don't even know if he's gonna be able to stay in the United States no more. Which I think yesterday they figured out that they agreed that they was gonna send back the South Sudanese guy, or it was some guy that they was holding hostage, and the Trump administration, which is like, all right, everybody that's in the U.S. from the South Sudan got to go back right now. And he literally found this out right before the game, like hours before the game type shit. So him being 7'2", having 0 rebounds was wild, but once you see like the circumstances, everything behind it, man, it is what it is. But I know what this is, man. I know everybody takes like joy in Duke losing, and y'all like love that shit. Wet. I know that you are part of two, or probably the worst losses in your lifetime as a Maryland fan probably came in the hands of Duke. So I know you ain't gonna never like Duke. Y'all had a similar loss like this in the 01 Final Four, where it was like y'all didn't have the lead as long as we did, like, but y'all had a 20-point lead in the first. It happens, bro. Like, you know, but the fact of the matter is, this literally was 4 possessions away from being 40-0 going into the national championship game. That's literally like the difference in all 4 of their losses. Duke had the basketball with a chance to tie or take the lead in all 4 of those losses. That's all the fuck you could really ask for in a team, bro. Nobody stepped on this floor with Duke all year and looked like they was better than Duke. Nobody. I don't give a fuck who they played. Every team they played, they flat out looked better than. And the 4 that they lost on some fluke shit. Literally all 4 of them. Coop slipping 2 of them. Coop slip on the wet spot in the Clemson game. This bullshit that happened with the Houston game. Nobody lined up with Duke and flat out beat them. So we didn't win the national championship, but you know, I can take solace in the fact that we whooped ass all year, bro. It just sucks. Somebody had to lose, man. You know, somebody had to lose. But I don't want to hear none of that. Coop didn't show up, and Coop ain't clutch, and none of that shit. Coop did.
So let me. I just got a question. How many minutes did they go with 1 field goal to end the game?
The last 10:30.
Last 10:30, they scored 1 bucket, right?
Yeah, the last 10:30.
Okay, so when how did Flagg could do what they supposed to do if they went 10 minutes with 1 bucket?
I didn't know y'all went 10 minutes with no boom.
Yeah, the last 10:30.
Yeah. Courtney knew.
That's what I'm saying. I do too.
Look, the way he presented it, he said they were doing their thing. If you go 10 minutes
hold on.
with 1 bucket.
I said, hold on, chill out. I said literally the first 30 minutes, we dominated this team. I said that. The first 30 minutes.
But the game 40.
I know. I get that. And
so did they fail?
No, we didn't fail. That's not a failure. We didn't lose. I mean, we didn't win. You know what I mean? But I don't
necessarily. Not a failure.
No, I don't. We like choked the situation away. Now I can admit that. I'm not gonna say that they failed.
So that's a fail.
No, I mean, I guess.
So the best team in the country, national championship, is not a failure. With the best player in the country, it's not a failure.
No,
you go 10 minutes. You go 10 minutes with the season on the line and hit 1 field goal with 3 lottery picks. It's not a failure. That's what you tell me.
No, that's not a failure. That's
why I hate college sports. That's why I hate.
And then that's not a college sports thing. That's not a college sports thing. Because truth be told,
it's got to be.
No, it's literally sometimes weird runs happen, bro. In basketball, it's happened to all the teams. Like if we just pick the worst time to have a weird run that go against us, it happens.
Ball, your team had all the 5-star recruits. Your team had the best players in the game. They went 10 minutes to get 1 bucket.
Yeah.
That is a fucking failure.
I think Houston scored like 3 field goals in that spin. Like most of that shit came from the
Houston won the game. We talking about the team that lost.
But like,
that's a fucking failure, bro.
I get the angle you getting at, and this is on some like let's find a way to like make this shit look like it ain't what it is. But realistically speaking, they play a team that plays a style that where you're literally both teams is gonna go 5-10 minutes, and that happens in every Houston game. It's gonna be stretches. Like if you ever watch Houston play, I don't give a fuck what type of offense you are. It's gonna be an 8-9 minute stretch where you just don't score the basketball.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this. Since we talking like this. Name me another college team that got 3 lottery picks in the 2025 NBA draft. Name me one.
I mean, I don't know, but what's your point with that? What's the point?
How your team been failed?
Because the national champion literally got 0 star recruits.
Listen, I ain't talking about Florida. I'm talking about Duke. I'm talking about Duke University. They had the squad.
Hold the standards. Because the same standards. Because your team got a lottery pick and couldn't make it out the first weekend. So, like, what are you saying?
I know.
Are you saying
we failed? I said that. I said we failed.
Are you saying
he's stood on that they failed.
Right, I said we failed.
Has a lottery pick.
But I said we failed, though.
That's not necessarily
I said we failed, though.
failure. That's not necessarily a failure. Like a
you're a damn liar, like,
literally. Like I'm gonna give you my definition. A failure is something like, especially if we're talking about perspective on the season. A failure is something like what Kansas did. That's a fucking failure. Like where your expectations was up here and you don't get close to that shit in a sport where we know that one team can only win a national championship and it's a one game scenario type shit. The best team rarely wins that shit. We all know this. We all like to crack our jokes when it's the team that's the best team that we don't really like if it's a Kentucky team or it's a Duke team or if it's a
but UNC that's not true though.
But that's
so the top seed always win that championship. That's not true.
No, I didn't say that. I said the best team does not always win, and that's the truth. The best team don't always win. This is one of the rare years where no matter who won, all four of these teams could say they was the best team in the country. That's rare. That shit never happened. All I'm saying is that it's plenty times in the season which I truly believe Duke was the best team in the country. Shit, it's a millions of other people that flat out thought Florida was the best team in the country. Or like, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, even though I think Duke was the best team in the country, and it's been other years where I thought Duke was the best team in the country, they didn't win it, like 2011, like 2019. Best team doesn't always win it. They just don't. You know what I mean? Especially in a sport where you can't have a fuck up. You can't have a bad game. You can't have your 7-2 center play against the damn two of the most physical bigs in the country and not get a single rebound in one game, like, because that's the type of shit that happened. You lose at the very end of a game. Like it ain't like Houston showed up and beat Duke ass, bro. Literally, Houston had to win on the flukiest shit ever. They salute to them, but it ain't. But the act like Houston showed up and just whooped Duke ass and made Duke look like they ain't belong and made Cooper Flagg look like he ain't belong in this type of environment. It's some bullshit.
Nah, you can't really paint it that way. Because y'all lost. And you didn't lose by getting your ass kicked that you still didn't fail. You fucking
we choked that shit out. Now I can admit that was an all-time
that's
choke.
Failure, bro.
That's fail.
That's a failure.
Nobody said that Houston came in the gym and ran y'all out the gym and put foot in your ass. No.
Hell no.
You went 10 minutes without a bucket. Or with
that's a failure.
And you fucking around and choked.
And listen, I don't want to downplay. I don't want to downplay the African kid in his situation.
No doubt.
But you played, bro. Yeah, you played out there for 25 minutes. I gotta grade it. You can't go out there 25 minutes.
He was bad. Proctor was bad. And like literally, bro, Khan and Cooper carried us, and we still literally was dominant.
They couldn't encourage you if you went 10 minutes at the end of the game with no bucket.
Like, this is wild, bro. We were up 14 with 9 minutes left, yo. Like.
And they failed.
I can tell you a personal situation.
Yeah.
Summer 2023. My team went undefeated the whole year. Ran through the playoffs. We get to the championship. We beat that team already in the regular season. We're up by 13 with probably maybe 10, 11 minutes left in the game. And we go on an 8-minute stretch without scoring a bucket. And they walked that shit all the way down. And we ended up losing that championship. And you want to know what the fuck I said? We fucking failed.
You failed, bro.
Now listen,
you failed, bro.
I get y'all better team. And I'm not honestly gonna argue against nobody. If you view that as a failure, I 100% see where you're coming from. I'm talking about perspective as a whole. We didn't win that game specifically, and we didn't win the national championship. But I don't think I'm gonna ever see another season like that.
But you can't. But the reason why it's a failure because you can't blame nobody but yourself.
No, yeah.
You fucked up. Y'all fucked up 10 times. It ain't like they beat y'all. Y'all playing y'all best and y'all failed, bro.
100%. We did.
They failed.
But
y'all had a fifth year warehouse worker can't inbound the goddamn ball. You had a fucking the junior point guard go to the free throw line, which I don't know why he got the ball because he the worst free throw shooter in y'all starting 5. Why did he run to go get the ball?
And you know what's crazy? And this shit. Duke fans know I seen this shit coming in the North Carolina game. He missed 5 straight free throws. He was 0 for 5 from the free throw line before he finally hit one. He ended up being 1 for 6 in that game. And I'm talking about down the stretch. People remember down the stretch, he missed the one of the free throws that gave Carolina a chance. I saw this shit coming from a mile away.
So when he went to the line, you didn't have no faith in his ass.
I knew he was gonna miss that. And when it was a 1-and-1, I knew what time it was. What really, I won't tripping off that. What really pissed me off is the fact that Cooper Flagg got that over the back call on that particular play. And Sion James, 3-4 plays before that, almost had to go in concussion protocol, and they didn't call a motherfucking thing. We was playing WWE all night, bro, and we was cool with it. And then for like, you know what I mean? I ain't one of them like the refs.
So do you think he had a concussion the rest of the game?
I thought he did, and I'm pretty sure that they didn't check him because John don't like to take him out. I'm pretty sure that if this would have been like a regular season game, they would have checked him. He probably wouldn't have came back in the game.
Okay, so I'm asking you this because he was the inbound passer. And he did some dumbass shit inbound.
Bro,
was he concussed? No, sir, he did enough dumb shit that I think is a real question, bro. Like, was he concussed to you?
He could have been, but once, the honest to God, this is the honest to God truth. Once the ball got tipped and he could no longer move, run the baseline, I knew he was fucked. Bro. Because JoJo Tugler wingspan is longer than Man-Man's. And when you can't move in front of that shit, you not getting a clean inbound. And the fact that
he can't see. Because he was I think he got a concussion, bro.
He could have, bro, because he literally looked like he slammed his head on the floor like,
and he kept rubbing his head and shit.
Yeah.
He kept like touching his head and shit during timeout shit.
I'm pretty sure he had a concussion, but oddly enough, the concussion play, no foul was called. And then Cooper Flagg tips the ball over the back of fucking J1 Roberts and get that man 2 free throws to get Houston the lead.
And you know the irony of this whole shit with the one thing I said he can't do, Cooper had to get a bucket. This man tried to do a goddamn swim move. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. Listen.
What you talking about?
The turnaround.
Yeah, when he tried to win the game with the bucket.
No, that's his shot. He been hitting that shot all year. That's literally his shot. He tried to get the ball, get to about 15, foul line extended, and then reverse pivot and shoot. Right, because by that time, whoever the fuck it is, you ain't contesting it. He literally been hitting that shot all year. I was fine with the look. He just missed it. That's as good as the look is that a positive or negative for him going to the next level as far as the mentality that he got to come with? No, it's a positive, 100% a positive. 100%. He took
you think that's gonna make him go harder? You don't think that's gonna wear on him?
That's how he is. He got the shot he wanted. He just missed it. J1 Roberts.
Because we both know this. That shot never gonna lead the rest of his life.
What you mean?
Like, because he failed. That shot is gonna stay with him the rest of his life. Like if he goes to the next level, and not be a great clutch player, they're gonna say it started from that moment.
No,
he could never get it done, and it's gonna go him the rest of his career.
That's the crazy narrative that people who like watch select games say. But truth be told, Duke was in these type of games all year, and he been clutch as hell all year.
I'm not saying you wrong. You are a true Duke fan. I'm not even
talking about on that stage.
But I'm saying for that stage and shit, that's gonna follow him the rest of his career, bro.
As a basketball player or as a fan, anybody, all you want is for your best player to get the ball and get to a shot that he's comfortable with. I'm cool with the shot he took. The shit Emmanuel Sharp did, if he would have did that shit, now you talking about, come on, bro. Like, he got to a shot. Sometimes you gonna get to your shot. You can get the shot you want, and you just ain't gonna hit it. All things considered, like I said, he was literally going up one-on-one against one of the best defenders in college basketball, and he got to a spot and got a clean look off. That's all the fuck you can ask for. He missed it. You know what I mean? It ain't like he airballed the motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, listen. Yeah. You know how this go. So now I gotta ask you. I get it.
Do you think this miss got him thinking about coming back to Duke? Because he should have already entered the draft by now.
Listen to me, man. Okay. Honestly, bro, and I know everybody, he said it. And everybody kind of like thought it was a joke, and he did kind of say it jokingly. But the thing that he said about it is his dream was to always go to college basketball and win a national championship. That's what the whole thing about him possibly coming back for. Caveat is, if Duke would have won a national championship, that shit was going to be off the table. The fact that Duke didn't win a national championship, and he's driven by, like, people thinking that he can't like he wired different, bro. I watched this man make mistakes in the beginning of the year and hear the criticism and immediately correct that shit. All like to the fact that whole he can't shoot shit went the fuck out the window halfway through the year, bro. And motherfuckers won't go on none of his screens, none of that shit no more, and none of that shit. Like this type of shit could honestly drive him to want to come. Now, honestly, I'm gonna keep a realistic view on it. The Duke fan in me would love to see him be like, fuck that running back. I'm gonna keep a realistic perspective on it, but also being realistic about this, I know that boy is different, yo. He really don't care about that shit that y'all care about. He don't give a fuck, honestly, that he can make 28 million. You know what I mean? He already a fucking millionaire. He already rich. Like, he don't care none about that other shit that everybody like, bro, you got to get to this money, right? You know how much money you can make? Fuck NIL. That matters to you. That white boy from Maine is wired different, bro. And you right. He should have been the first one to have his name in the motherfucking pot. He should have been the first one.
Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy he ain't said nothing about that. Same thing with Knipple.
Bro,
now,
I
Proctor coming back, right?
Proctor said that he would never play for another coach, not John. So he's not transferring. He's already said that.
Right. I'm talking about like not going pro. I'm saying you think he's coming back?
I don't think he's like going to the league. No.
You don't think he's going? Evans. You think they staying?
I think Evans is going to transfer if this Nate Ament news I'm hearing is got some validity to it. Evans gone. If Nate Ament coming, Evans gone. Ain't no way he's staying.
Okay. We seen Nate Ament in person.
Yeah.
Would you rather him over Evans? Because I don't think he's better than Evans.
He is better than Evans. He's just
gonna shoot better than Evans.
Nah, he not. Evans is like a wild card, bro. Like he a wild.
So what are the men then? Because he's soft as hell to me and all that shit. I don't think he's good.
Nah. Nate got every fucking thing. And you got to remember, Nate like 6'10" too, bro.
Yeah, but he garbage.
No, he not. What the fuck do you mean he garbage? You watch him play?
He's garbage as a player.
No,
he got tools, but he's garbage as a player.
Balls on the basketball. He literally can pass, dribble, and shoot. He a 6'10" like point forward. That's literally what he is.
He's not good at it, man. He getting away with it in high school, but he's not good at it to me. He really not.
Wilding.
Not to me.
Now, one thing I will say about his demeanor, it's a little too like relaxed for me. I don't like them calm ass basketball. I like the fire that Isaiah Evans plays with. Nate ain't gonna play with that same fire, but Isaiah Evans do not do everything on the basketball court better than Nate. I mean, he just don't.
Nate got more tools, but I watched Nate in front of Calipari and them boys lose to a public school. Like he just plays soft as hell, bro. Like he don't got it to me. He don't got it. If he prove me wrong, man, I'll be the first one to apologize. He just don't have it to me.
You talk about him playing against John Marshall. They ain't your ordinary public school, and this is coming from a Virginia resident. That's not your.
No. I'm talking about. He was in the John Wall the last 2 years. The John Wall tournament the last 2 years.
They didn't lose this year. The game we watched.
Yeah, they did it. They lost to the goddamn.
They played, bro. They played. Was they playing Trevor?
They didn't lose until they.
Oh yeah. They played Trevor Reese's school. Trevor Reese's son's school.
Yeah, that was in the semifinals. They lost in the finals to
Oh yeah, I didn't go the next night. I didn't go the last night.
Marshall.
I was there. They
John
lost
Marshall.
John Marshall.
It was John Marshall.
No. That's the V. I'm talking about the John Wall.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
it was John Marshall. Yeah, you're right. It was John Marshall. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. That was Marshall.
I didn't go to last
I know
night.
Marshall ended up playing Melo school, Melo's son at VA, right? That's what they played there, right?
Yeah, it was at Virginia.
Okay, that's the game I got mixed up. My apologies.
I'm not even from Virginia, and I know that about John Marshall.
And that game was a good game. That game went in overtime and all that. That was a good game.
Yeah, and Nate ain't he don't got no motor, none of that shit to me, man.
No, Nate got the tools, bro. He got the tools. Now I will look at. I ain't gonna never look at that man and be like he can't hoop.
And the reason I say John Marshall ain't your ordinary public schools because they recruit the whole thing. All they do is recruit. And they about to lose all of that because their coach just took a job at Petersburg High School, Frank Mason Old School. He going to Petersburg. All that will be a totally different ball game. You probably won't hear about John Marshall for a while.
All right, so who's the Boozer kid, the smaller one? Is he a point guard?
Caden.
Supposed to be.
Yeah. Caden is the point. Hey, Caden.
So does that interfere with Proctor?
Absolutely.
No, if Proctor come back, but listen, Proctor would be in the backcourt. Shire want to keep Proctor off the ball anyway. So I can honestly see Caden starting, bro. Caden is nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really can't wait to see him on the college level, bro. He got some shit.
Who do you compare the game to?
So Caleb Foster about to be a backup again?
Caleb Foster getting ready to be playing for Michigan.
He can't. Your boy with them.
I'm not really. I'm just saying. I think that's who's gonna transfer. I don't know exactly where.
Oh, okay. I'm about to think Elliott went there. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no,
but
yeah, I can honestly see Caden Booster starting there. He would have to keep Proctor. He wants to keep Proctor off the ball anyway. So
I just move Proctor to the 2, and then they'll Foster to go, and then y'all just get 2 transfers like y'all did.
But honestly, I think everything gonna hold up because I know they having their meetings right now. If Coop come back and Khan come back, or if one of them come back, Nate Mint ain't coming. Nate Mint gonna take the money and go to Louisville. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why he prolonging it, because he want to see what they do first.
He want to see what's going on. That's exactly because Nate want to go to Duke, bro. He want to go to Duke.
Right.
He just need to make sure it ain't too congested. I don't think he got a problem competing with Isaiah Evans and Nick Kamenia and them, but he ain't about to compete with Evans, Kamenia, Cooper Flagg, and he ain't doing all of that shit. I don't think Nate gonna.
Okay, so let me ask the Duke fan, because all the Carolina fans been doing that around the city. Last 10 years, y'all done had 32 Mickeys and 12 lottery picks and 5 top 5 picks and just that the third. Y'all don't have no national championship appearance and no chip.
Got my man.
Are y'all a failure over the last decade?
No, championships are hard to win. Look at this. Look at this perspective. We in the 40s, all us in the 40-year-old range, right? In our lifetime, it's 2 teams with 5 championships. It's Duke and it's Carolina. And if you want to count the 83 championship, the year I was born.
So you just gonna disrespect UConn like this?
You about to say UConn got 5 since 99?
UConn do got 5 too. Yeah.
But you just gonna disrespect them like this.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying. That type of shit is hard to do, bro. 5 in 40 years. And these are supposed to be like the best of the best. That's a fucked up percentage.
But listen, I'm asking a direct question about a school that don't get them outside of Kentucky. At
no, that's not a failure. No, we are.
Nobody else get 32. Nobody else get 32 5-stars in a decade, bro.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Everybody.
Nobody else get 10 lottery picks in a decade, bro.
Why the fuck would everybody like to always bring that shit up? Talent don't always win at no level. It ain't no fucking level that talent wins out all the time, and we all know people like to use that shit for their argument when it bolsters their argument. But on the NBA level, talent don't always win. On the collegiate level, talent don't all. Just because you're the most talented team, don't mean that you're gonna be the champion at the end of the year. Why everybody act like that's a hard concept to understand?
Because a lot of people is throwing around generational talent, and it's the greatest Duke team ever. Like that shit. Like, and that's what I be saying.
Truth be told, and we're gonna get into some of the best teams. I guess we'll get to that. Like, this is the best team I've seen in my lifetime. I don't think I'm gonna ever see a team this good. Team literally lost 4 games, bro. All of them was within 1 possession.
So they better than 99, dude.
99 was always my favorite team, honestly. But it's some recency bias. It's some recency bias in this, in the fact that I'm grown now and I understand basketball a little bit different, and I thoroughly watched all 37, 38 games, however many games it was. It's just a little, so recency bias do play, and the fact that I got a little bit more of a mature basketball mind now. I don't think I'm ever going to see another team at Duke this dominant, bro. That shit that we just did, this is hard to do.
So we gotta ask, bro. We know the ACC was down this year too, which plays into that quote unquote dominance. Like, context matters, bro.
But no. But like I said, I'm not taking away from the ACC. Duke didn't play. I've never in my life seen Duke have teams that win the championship. In 2015, I seen Duke get smacked by 20 to Miami. I've seen teams make Duke teams look like they didn't belong on the floor. Duke didn't play one team all year where it didn't look like Duke was the better team. All 4 games that Duke lost, Duke looked like they was the better team. They just lost. I've never seen that shit. I don't think I'm ever gonna see that shit again. That shit never happened. Teams have off nights. This team did not have no fucking off night, bro. They just didn't have off nights like that. They lost 4 games, all within 1 possession.
That 14-15 Kentucky team does exist.
That Kentucky team was amazing too. That's why I'm saying like that, and that was gonna be the direction. Like, what's some of the best teams that you ever seen? I don't think like you can definitively say it's one. 99. This is the best team I've seen in my lifetime.
That 2012 Kentucky team is right there.
What's that?
I thought 2011.
That was 8.
No, 2010 Kentucky for sure should have won the title with Wall and Cousins.
Which is the 2012 team?
That's
AD.
Anthony Davis, T.
No, he said it didn't win.
No, I'm talking about that didn't win. I'm talking about
that didn't win it.
Oh, that didn't.
That's why I said 14-15. That's what
the best teams you can think of that didn't win it.
Booker.
Yeah, I'm about to say I thought the 12 team won it. I thought
yeah. Yeah, so then that team with Tyler Ulis was the guys right there.
Yeah, for that 14-15 team and that 06 UConn team.
I was about to say Courtney's team that lost to George Mason and them.
Don't even bring that up for me. Don't even.
The highlights just
hell yeah, it was a failure. Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah, we lost to a goddamn fucking wannabe tight end. You damn right.
Now listen, honestly, even if like, because you can have a really
that bitch did the same fucking hook shot for 5 goddamn minutes of overtime. Hell yeah, it was a failure.
Honestly, if you don't get to the Final Four, I think it's a failure. But if you get to the Final Four, bro.
Final Four. Bitch, we had 6 goddamn draft picks in the first 35 picks and lost to a goddamn wannabe tight end for the Redskins. And you talk about this as a failure. You goddamn right it's a fucking failure. Hilton Armstrong, Josh Boone, Rashard Anderson, Rudy Gay, Marcus Williams, Denham Brown. I want piss on none of their goddamn grave. They was on fucking fire. They fuck them, bitch. Hey, listen, man. Lost to them sorry ass motherfuckers.
You supposed to stick with your boys through thick and thin, man.
That's some bullshit.
Goddamn Tony Skeen.
Hey, fucking bullshit.
All right, so that's the team. Is that the team for you, Courtney? The best team that you ever seen not win it?
Not win it? The 91 UNLV is in the conversation.
Oh, for sure.
95 Arkansas is in the conversation.
They won it in 94.
No, I know one of the Arkansas the next year didn't get it. They won it one year, they didn't win it. They lost it the next year. 95, the UCLA won. They got it in 94.
They took our title. Grant Hill should have.
Yeah, that Arkansas team was like that. Cincinnati had a couple teams I thought could have won it. The one with Portson and them boys, and then the Kenyon Martin and them squad, I thought could have done it.
That actually might be the one for real.
The Kenyon Martin team?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that team was like that, bro.
That might be the one, bro.
Because the one with Van Exel and them boys, I thought was like that.
Steve Logan.
They lost in Final Four though. They made it to the Final Four in '92.
Yeah, but they didn't get it done. Nigga, they failed. Shit, the fuck.
They won't go win it that year, bro. They won't better than Michigan or Duke or Indiana. Honestly, they was literally the worst team in that Final Four.
Are we putting that Michigan team in this conversation?
Michigan got to be in it.
They wouldn't be enough for me.
Hell
that Michigan team won't specialize that to me.
92, they won't go win that shit against that Duke team. But 93, 100%, they should have won it in 93.
They won't specialize that to me. They won't dominate during the regular season, none of that shit. They won't never specialize that to me.
What about that the 02 Duke team?
I heard somebody say that. I don't think 02 was good. 02 wouldn't go over 11 for me. I think 11 was like with Kyrie and Nolan and Kyle Singler and them niggas.
I think it's kind of hard to put that team in that conversation considering the fact Kyrie only played 11 games.
But we were so dominant without Kyrie. Like, that's the thing.
True.
And you think adding him back, and I still to this day say he the reason why we didn't win the national championship. If he don't come back, we win the national championship that year. That shit was hard as hell. Like, Nolan Smith didn't know what the fuck to do once Kyrie came back.
I thought that LSU team that lost it was slept on. And Temple and Big Baby and Tyrus Thomas and them boys.
They beat us. They beat
JJ. I thought they was a sleeper.
I think 04 Duke is in that category too. I think Duke.
Because then they have
the one with Damian Ewing and Sheldon Williams, Luol Deng, JJ Redick.
Gotcha.
The one that we lost to UConn. We lost to UConn in the final.
I think my team don't get enough love either. My Kentucky team that lost to D Wade when he had the triple double. That team was tough too.
Who was on that roster?
Who was on that team?
Keith Bogans,
Tayshaun.
Fitch. No, Tayshaun was gone if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because they had won the chip with 04 with the Pistons.
Yeah.
Gerald Fitch and them boys. They was tough, low key.
Damn.
I feel like I'm missing some obvious things, though.
We are, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely between that Cincinnati team with Kenyon and that fucking 06 UConn team, though. And that 2015 Kentucky team. I think
the UNLV squad got to be in there for me. The UNLV with Larry Johnson and Stacey Augman and them boys. Got to be in there for me.
And because they was undefeated before they lost that game too, just like Kentucky in 15.
Because that was no, that wasn't. Never mind.
I don't know if I can count them because the tournament didn't play at all. But I think that Dayton team was going to be the first mid-major to win the chip in 2020 when the COVID
Obi Toppin.
Yeah, I think he was going to get it done that year. I don't think I would include him in the conversation, but I just want to acknowledge the fact they was doing that thing that year.
We
honestly, bro, the Gonzaga team, Gonzaga team with Suggs in them is in that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that team was.
They were solid.
That team they had more pros than the champs.
Yeah, but they didn't have
more pros than the champs.
But they didn't have no niggas on the team outside of Lil Cuz.
Right.
And that was the problem. Yeah, I said outside of Lil Cuz. That was it.
Right. You're right. They had no niggas. Right.
No. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the issue. They ain't had no niggas.
Right. I should have came up prepared for that question. I feel like I missed something.
I tell you that motherfucking much. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I missed somebody obvious, but
okay. So real quick, and we're gonna get to the Mike Malone. We're gonna retire the Cooper Flagg shit until the draft shit. Legacy. Where do y'all think he's standing as far as like greatest freshman you ever seen?
Oh, Cooper Flagg?
Yeah.
I'll go first. He'll fail you. See you in the league, bro. He failed.
And that was my thing, bro. Like I'm glad I've seen everything, was able to get on, bro. Like I've been saying it for the longest, bro. Like it's two ends of the spectrum, and we act like we can't operate in the middle. Like everything got to be the greatest shit, and it's not, bro. Like he had a good freshman year. He did.
He didn't have a good freshman year. Con Nipple had a good freshman year.
We talking about Carmelo Anthony's. We talking about Carmelo's freshman year. We talking about KD's freshman year. We talking about Michael Beasley's freshman year. We talking about Zion and RJ Barrett. Like
AD.
Like AD, bro, what that nigga did defensively as a freshman, Greg Oden, like, bro, like, it's okay to say the nigga who had a solid ass freshman year. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying that shit was an 8.5. Like, everything don't have to be a 10. Bro. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing numbers out here. Everything ain't got to be a 10.
What he did wasn't no 8, man. What you saying? What you saying? I feel what you're saying. It do apply to some certain people. In this instance, this is kind of like
if I gotta put a number on it, I'll say top 5. He closer to 5 than he is. He closer to 5 than he is to 3. I'll say that. Top 5, top 7.
I don't know.
But if 3 guys got a chip, then he can't go over the 3 guys with the chip.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, but
Davis, Melo, and Okafor got the chip, but they got to be in the top 3.
Well, I mean, which is fine. And then even if we're doing that, then we still got to. We have to put Bees and KD in front of that nigga, bro. We have to.
No,
I don't know if I would hands down do that.
If you comparing him to players that didn't win a championship, they know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I hands down do that.
Nah,
it do matter that he went to the Final Four.
I'll give you the championship angle. I'll give you the championship
angle. Right. I'll give you that. Well, I'll listen to that.
You know what I mean?
Because he did win National Player of the Year. He did win. He was the finalist for the Defensive Player of the Year. So he did do things that they did.
Not only did he won 5 of the 6, bro. He damn near swept the National Player of the Year shit.
Yeah.
People thought it was going to be a lot closer.
Now skill for skill. Skill for skill. If you just talk about from a pure talent standpoint, then it's different.
KD swept them shits, and as far as
KD won all, it's hard to do.
He
bro.
swept them shits, bro. He swept them shits. Yes,
it's really hard to do. It's really hard to win.
And then Beasley came. And then Beasley came right behind that nigga, bro.
But Beasley didn't sweep him though.
I don't know. I honestly can't remember.
No, Beasley didn't sweep him though.
I ain't gonna.
Because Hansborough won.
Like I remember that shit.
Hansborough won with the
Beasley. Okafor won 1 and Kaminsky won 1. Usually, it's like somebody like it's split up. Like it's really hard for one player.
Hansborough won the Beasley year. Hansborough won half on Beasley year. Beasley didn't sweep him his year.
No.
And then Trey Young didn't win nothing his year.
I don't remember that shit.
And then I swear we came from the standpoint, bro. If you didn't win it, like, hey, bro, all the rest of that shit is cute.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Top 5, top 7. He closer to 7 than he is the one.
Legacy hard's right. To put a number on it, would be hard to put a number on it. But to say he one of the greatest freshmen that I've ever seen, that wouldn't be a stretch. For sure. He's for sure there in that conversation. It's like you can't have greatest freshman conversation not say Cooper Flagg now. Which I'll take that. I really wish he would have went out on the title as a fan, but such is life. Maybe he'll win as a sophomore. And we'll see. Right. All right, so kids is over with until we get some recruiting news for the most part. All
of us go to the pros. I got to acknowledge Paige. She set me the fuck up. Salute to her.
I apologize to her, man.
Down.
Calling her a failure, bro. Calling her a failure all year.
Hey, listen, Sarah Strong. This is why I didn't want you to go there, because now you just another girl on the goddamn podium with the rest of them. You did this shit in NC State, you'd have been legendary. But that's a whole nother story.
She is legendary. She was the first freshman to go 2010 and 5 that she got acknowledged. She had.
It don't hold the same way to UConn.
It do.
Nah.
It do, because this could be.
That was Brianna got 4 of them things.
Right, and this could put you on the track for that. Freshman to do that shit. She's the first freshman to go 2010 3 times in the tournament. Some Stewie didn't do, so she's on track. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, nigga.
That's why I wish you'd have done it in state, man.
Just like all that stuff you was talking about Paige and that Minnesota kid, and you relax and then you just let the story play out.
Oh no. Paige had to come do her 5th year.
Let the story play out. Yeah,
all I'm saying is she done went there 5 years with no chip. That's the failure. She shut me up. I salute it. I salute it. You know what I'm saying?
And to that point, I wouldn't have been able to say that. But she won that bitch, and she lost the year because of injury, and was about to shatter all them fucking records that other white girl get all these accolades for. But that's a story for another day.
That was my whole argument. She won National Player of the Year. Why Caitlin Clark was there as a freshman? She went to the Final Four and the title game before her injury. I acknowledge all that. She can't go to UConn 5 years, don't win no chip. She done it.
And that girl.
What Wade say? She got access. Welcome to the 25th floor, Jordan.
That girl, the only one out of the top 5 from that class that didn't get a chip. But again, that's another conversation for another day.
Right. Clark, the only one out of the 5 that didn't get one, right?
Hey, okay, so what you think about Naya going to South Carolina?
I hate it.
She's trying to win.
Listen, if that's what she own, cool, but Paige don't let girls rock. So she don't let guards do their thing now. I'm old girl number 12. I'm out of there, man.
Well, I was about to say what you think.
Because I'm better than Raven Johnson. So you got Raven Johnson starting over me. Then you brought a girl in who shoot more than I do. And you going to let her take all the shots you wouldn't let me take. I'm out of there. Because something got to be going on for her to keep staying there.
Bro, I don't
even want to say nothing negative.
I just said the other day, man, I don't understand why Dawn don't let her off the leash. Like, it's the same thing she did to Zaya Cook, bro.
Yep.
Like, it's the same exact thing she did to Zaya Cook.
But the Florida State girl, would you going to let her rock? Because that girl's a gunner. Bro. That girl's a gunner, bro.
Hey, bro.
Like, she flat out is.
And
y'all don't average 25 being unselfish, motherfucker. Like, that ain't how.
I try not to be Courtney, bro. But to your point, bro, Raven Johnson's some shit, bro.
She's garbage,
hey,
bro.
Man. Hey, listen.
She's garbage.
Shit, bro.
She is garbage. She is hot ass garbage, bro.
Like, I don't like to do that to women, bro. Like, I try not to, bro. But
and you know what? Kiki Rice looked really bad in the Final Four too, bro.
Oh, listen, you ain't got to tell me nothing about Rice. You ain't got to tell me nothing about her. You got to tell me nothing about her.
I was looking at this shot like, man, I know Courtney having a field day with this shit right
now. She sucks, bro.
She looked really bad, bro. Really bad.
Listen, if she won't cute, if she won't cute, she wouldn't be nothing. Bro. Kiki Rice is garbage. Hot ass garbage.
Bro, real quick. So her freshman year, she played 2 games, no stats. That next year, she came back. She shot 37% from the field. She shot 24% from 3. Then the next year, she came back 44% from the field, 35% from 3. This year, 35% from the floor, 30% from 3. Like, that's awful, bro.
Raven Johnson stinks, bro.
I'm with you. Like, I got a daughter, bro, so I really hate to like.
Yeah,
nah, damn,
that shit awful.
Y'all want equality? You're getting it. Shorty trash, bro. Fucking trash.
Nigga say equal opportunity.
Hey, listen, bro. Everybody can catch these trades because one thing it is, bro. Just pull up the numbers. It ain't like we out here just like
Like that's bad, bro. Like, and it was I think this year she didn't hit her first 3 until like the 15th game of the season, bro.
She garbage in the driveway. She garbage anywhere she go. She just trash, bro. She is trash.
Because I remember tweeting about it, bro. I think it was like 15 games into the season before she hit her first 3, bro.
Unreal.
I'm convinced Archie got something on them. I'm convinced. Coach Taylor got something on her.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Call it what shall they say? Smooth operator. Something got to be going on in there.
Oh,
because she is trash. I don't know how the hell she gets on
the TCU move.
I don't like it because you lost to them. So, bitch, you're a traitor.
That's what I'm saying.
You
it's
get
like,
the same energy the men get. How the hell you gonna watch them beat you?
Eliminate you, yo.
You don't make so sad. The whole time she was watching Haley, all she thought about is I could be Haley. I could be Haley. So now you gonna get the ball, shorty. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
But I mean,
so that's what she thinking. Give me Haley touches, I can do the same thing.
Didn't she have it before Hannah got there?
She did.
And
she had her right.
And she brought her girlfriend with her too. The other Notre Dame girl came with her. I think that's her girlfriend. I'm convinced.
Hey man, stop throwing out allegations on these damn.
No, listen, bro. This the women's game, bro. It's part of the women's game, bro. We can't leave that out, bro. We cannot.
I'm not saying it ain't, but I'm just saying. If you don't know it to be true, don't say the shit.
Hey, bro, we the sports show and we shoot out opinions, and then my opinion is her girlfriend came with her. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Hey yo,
they couldn't get it good. They couldn't get it cracking in the church. Let's take it to TCU, baby.
Hey, won't Hannah first year 22-23?
Hannah's a sophomore.
She a sophomore.
Yeah, she only played 2 years.
So last year, her first year was 23-24.
Yeah.
Yeah, before she got there, Shorty was 14-7.
Yeah, and then she was 15-6 this past year. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what
That's why I don't understand. But like I said, I think they saying that she want an opportunity to be on the ball to show the WNBA that she can be
right.
Type shit.
Yeah, because Hannah don't get no assists now. Hannah don't do that. Hannah only get about 4 dives a game, maybe. Yeah, Hannah ain't no playmaker.
Nah,
she a fast ahead chick.
Olivia is a playmaker for them. She was
right. But I'm saying, but Hannah get all the steals in the open court and all that. But Hannah ain't no playmaker. She ain't that.
So it's like by that logic, it's weird because it's like you had the ball.
She did, but Hannah just get all the love. That's how I go, man.
That's why
people think women don't get jealous like the men do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. She want more glory, so she left. Plus, I think she wanted more time with her girl. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying. That's why she came with her. I'm just saying.
All right, man. So let's move to the association, man. Can anybody make any fucking sense of what's going on in the NBA right now? Is this like? I feel like Adam Silver getting ready to come out and be like, we preparing y'all for the script. We got a reality show called the NBA Guys, and we preparing everybody for it right now because of what the hell is going on with Denver firing a coach and GM a week before the playoffs.
So the reports that came out is the ownership actually wanted to do it earlier in the year or before the season started. So the issue is Calvin Booth drafting guys, wanting Mike Malone to play the young guys he drafted. Mike Malone wanting to play the veterans. You know what I'm saying? So them two is beefing. And then it got to a point where it's like players was kind of like, well, shit, I'm fucking with Calvin, and others was fucking with Mike Malone. So it's like, hey, bro, both of y'all got to go. And they have both been talking about each other behind each other's back. So it was just one of the things. It's like, bro, we just got to do it. Like
real house husbands of the NBA type shit.
Nah, I mean, we know how it goes, bro. It's tough. Like, if you're not having them conversations with your coach, you know what I'm saying, in terms of free agents and your draft, then that dynamic is going to be there. So it's potentially an issue. You drafting guys that don't fit my system or what I'm trying to do.
I get the riff, but what the fuck, bro? They don't care about winning the championship?
Mind you, they was trying to fire Malone the year they won the chip. He was getting fired.
Cool. Fire his ass when the season is over with. Y'all don't care about winning the championship this year?
I tell you they do.
No, I think it's one of them things.
Care about winning the championship this
because
year?
It's one of them things. So if they win the championship, how you gonna fire Malone if you've been wanting to fire him?
Right.
You can fire, bro. It happens. Word to Jerry Krause.
Not off no chip.
Word to Jerry Krause that everybody got fired.
But they already knew Mike was leaving. There's no need for us to have him no more.
They knew. I don't give a fuck what you do. We done with y'all.
Reinsdorf was on something else. That was Krause that said, win, lose, or draw, this shit over.
Y'all, bro, he didn't give a fuck. I don't care what y'all do.
Reinsdorf wasn't with it,
but over Krause with.
Was like, win, lose, or draw.
Yes, you can't fire that man after winning the title. I seen it happen to the greatest player ever. To hear y'all tell it. I seen it happen to one of his teams. So why the fuck can't you fire Mike Malone after y'all win the title this year?
What year was that?
Is in play.
Or I know Mike Malone got fired. Number 15. So that's 15.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Didn't you say you had something?
No, I'm saying number 15. Why he got fired? 15. I mean, we not got to make this deep. Hey, Jokic, how you feel? I don't give a fuck. Get rid of him. I don't give a shit. Ball coming to me anyway. He gone. We're not gonna make this complicated. He's like any other superstar. Y'all think this motherfucker ain't got no say so? Shit, hey man, move this motherfucker, man.
Hey man, we know how it go, bro. That's not
15 got him out of here, bro. He ain't no different than 12, 23, any other goddamn superstar. Motherfucker Jokic, they went to Jokic and said, Jokic, you got any problems with this? He said, no. Send him on his goddamn way. And he on the way.
That ain't the conversation, man.
This ain't crazy to nobody. Nobody is like, bro, we can't do this a week before the playoffs, bro.
You know what the next coach gonna do? Right. You know what the next coach gonna do? Get about 15. Ain't nothing changed, nigga. Shit. Get about 15. Man, that shit changed.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to figure out when 15 didn't have the ball.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He gonna get about 15. So I mean, ain't shit about to change.
Shit, I see this. I see this a little different.
Everything is about to change, bro. What do you mean?
What's up, Twan?
I see this.
How you see this?
I see this as a play for 15 to get to LA. 15 out.
Man, if they pull that shit off, bro,
I think that shit on the table.
If the Lakers win the chip this year and Bron go out on this high horse with number 5 and get out of there, he gonna bitch and complain. He's getting over there with Luka. I mean, Luke, they was trying to get Luka.
That's his man. I know that's his man for real.
He gonna get to LA and they can go ahead and have that going on. I got Malone going down to San Antonio to take over for
Pop.
Pop shit.
Yeah, Pop shit. And they go from there. Like, I see this way different. I'm looking way ahead.
Yeah, they was talking about that, or
I heard that a couple times. I'm glad I see the vision now. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, I just couldn't. I'm like, bro, not a week before the playoffs, bro. Like, and that's the.
I don't see how Denver can do a trade. I don't see how they can do it.
You talking about for Jokic?
Yeah, I don't see how they can do it.
On his deal, he just signed.
No, Jokic gonna have to make a show of this. We're not doing no behind the scenes trade. Jokic gonna have to get off his horse and get public. If I'm Denver front office, Jokic gonna have to make a show of this. Show me you want out, motherfucker. We ain't doing nothing behind the closed doors with this. You gonna have to make a show of this one. You gonna have to quit and some more shit. You got to show me you don't want it. I'm talking about sit out 20 games or you don't qualify for MVP or none of that shit next year. You got to show me, bro. I ain't giving you shit you want, motherfucker. I took care of your ass, nigga. Please, hell no.
Nobody ever does that though.
I took care of you too. I got you. Right. I got you your only fucking title. I took care of you too.
And I took care of your motherfucker. Ain't no way. Ain't no goddamn way.
I took care of you too.
Bro, you ain't take care of me. It asked for no goddamn Rui and no goddamn Austin Reeves back. No, the fuck you did. The fuck you did.
Yeah, take that over them.
Jokic gonna have to make a show of this thing. I'm talking about a hella show. Hella fire.
Hey, Jokic on the market. With Jokic, do you think he would be the biggest needle mover if he hit the market?
You gotta have a certain team around him.
Because I think him and Giannis possibly hitting the market within the next couple of years is in play.
In play? I don't think neither one of them gonna hit the market. They just both gotta get traded.
No, I'm just saying, like, as far as like, I won't out.
I
won't out.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm Denver. Jokic's gonna have to make me put him on the market.
Jokic don't give a fuck, bro.
He gonna have to show me.
Hey, Jokic ain't the one to play chicken with, bro. Like,
no, listen, this ain't playing chicken, bro. I need Jokic.
He ain't the one to do that with, man.
Get on these microphones and put on the show, bro. He got to show me, straight up and down.
I don't know, man.
You got to show me. I ain't trade that motherfucker behind no closed doors. No, you got to open the door.
To the press conference with his horse right here and a beer right here. What the fuck you gonna do?
Fuck is you talking about?
I
don't care.
He
Fuck
don't
you and
care
your goddamn horse.
Hey,
You got to show me something.
Could you see Jokic doing that though?
Yeah, because he fight more than Isaiah Stewart. Yeah.
He the real goon though, because he different.
Yeah, I can see him doing it. What I'm saying is he gonna have to do it. All respect out the window once you want to leave me. Fuck you and your horses. Fuck everything you stand for, nigga. Shit. Hell no, you gotta show me.
But y'all ain't had that same smoke for Pat and them when it was Jimmy Butler doing all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Because Pat didn't lie to him. That's why it happened. Because Pat didn't lie to him.
100% lied to him, bro.
No, it didn't. He didn't give you your extension. Once he didn't give you your money, you knew what it was. He told you. He didn't lie to you.
Okay, so don't nobody think this affect Denver chances to win the title this year?
I don't think they was winning the title.
They was gonna win it no way.
I think they
was in the hunt, bro. I don't think they can make
Murray can't stay healthy long enough.
Yeah, being in the hunt don't mean you can win it.
I don't think they were scared of Oklahoma City, bro.
I still think they can make the finals.
Huh?
Yeah. I still think they can make the finals. So I'm not
you
don't
think it changed shit. I think a finals run was definitely in play. I think it's done. I don't think it's no chance in hell they're gonna make a finals now.
What change?
They literally gonna have to play a completely different way now. They ain't about to run Mike Malone.
How do you play another way with 15 on the team? How?
I mean,
seriously, how?
Play break down and shit. You get
his assistant's still there. They got the system.
Right. What you tell them about
to do the same shit, Mike Malone. Depending who did they name an interim? Who the interim?
Yeah,
right
David Adelman. This head coach.
Okay, yeah. So they'll probably keep everything the same.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like so, and then you don't have to worry about shit. Like Calvin Booth is gone, so you don't have to have nobody in your ear about who you supposed to be playing.
And guess who picked Adelman? 15 did. You think that motherfucker moved up without Jokic? 15 did. Let's cut this bullshit. And while we on it, Melo, shut the fuck up about 15 to Denver, bro. It ain't yours no more, bro. It's over. It's over. Let it go, bro.
That shit been over.
It's over, bro.
Man, y'all know Melo.
It's
really
over.
Like Melo feeling the weight of being the banana boat.
I don't give a fuck, bro. When a nigga got 3 MVPs and a title in that jersey, it's gone, bro. It's gone, bro. Go to New York and pray they get 7 up there. 15 is gone, bro.
What did Carmelo Anthony ever do for Denver? Really?
And
listen, bro.
He made them culturally relevant.
Yeah. He put some cornrows in the seats, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that new 15
he made it cool to be a Denver Nuggets fan.
Yeah.
The only number 15 that need to go in the Raptors is the one that was at Cuse. That's it.
And that's it. He might as well kill that shit.
And I'm a Melo fan. Love Melo. But we going to keep
he can kill that.
It is. No.
Put 2 jerseys in the Raptors. Nigga, please, man. Kill that shit. Kill it.
That number 7 don't need to go up there either.
Hey, listen, that's a whole nother story. I ain't even want to be that guy. I just come on 15. I don't even want to be that guy. Because you down there with Allen Houston, my guy.
I had a whole argument.
Allen Houston at least got to a final. He ain't up there with Allen Houston.
You got to tell me. You got to tell me. And he went to the conference final a couple times. You got to tell me. You got to tell me. Trust me, you ain't got to tell me. H2O, I miss you, brother. You ain't got to tell me. Shit. You ain't got to tell me. Shit. You definitely ain't got to tell me.
Hey, man, honestly.
I want to say you can count on one hand how many playoff series Melo won his whole career.
Oh, yeah.
Is Carmelo Anthony like the most overrated Hall of Famer in our lifetime?
Most overrated? Nah, he the most overrated. Nah.
He do got over 30,000 points, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He over T-Mac. But I don't think at his best he was better than T-Mac, though. That's the crazy thing.
He won't better than T-Mac.
At their best, I don't think he was better than T-Mac.
No.
T-Mac at his best had.
But hey, you know what? But honestly,
I thought Mac should have won MVP the year they won 22 games in a row. I thought he should be MVP that year. I can't remember that year that was. I think it was 08, 07, 07, 08.
You said you think he should have won MVP?
I think that's the year Kobe won the MVP, I think. They won 22 straight with Kevin Durant and Rayford Austin in them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And Luther Head. I thought he should have won MVP that year.
I think Chris Paul should have won that MVP.
Listen, basically what I'm telling you is it should have been Kobe, but I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. RIP to the man. I don't even want to be that guy. But
anybody but Kobe? You on your anybody but Kobe train?
No, I'm with him though. I think it should have been Chris Paul or Tracy McGrady. My pick was Tracy McGrady. I don't think Kobe did.
I thought it should have been Chris Paul that year.
Nah, because
I'm with you. I didn't think it should.
That year he averaged 22, 6, and 5. Nah, brother.
We talking about his numbers weren't great, but I'm saying they played ugly. They won like 80-73.
Yeah, but 22, 6, and 5, bro.
No, listen. If you just read the numbers off only, in hindsight, it looked crazy. But in real time, he won 22 straight games, bro, with Dikembe Mutombo, Rayford Austin, and Luther Head, bro. Like, that's a real thing. Like, that happened. Like, shit, the fuck? Hell no. If that ain't the most viable, I don't know what is. Shit. He won for that shit. And Mutombo was old then. Shit, he was old in the 01 finals. Yeah. He was old in 07. Shit. Yeah. That motherfucker was getting out of a chamber or something. Shit.
He was 41 in 07.
Yeah.
Damn.
Listen, that motherfucker was angry. Really that nigga was old as a motherfucker.
Really 50 if it say 41 on there, he was really 50.
And I don't know, man. I don't think McGrady get the cultural love that Carmelo get. Carmelo would get
he don't.
He not going to because you got to
Carmelo get viewed as like one of the greats. Like, and he do got 30,000 points. I don't want to make it seem like he ain't do shit.
And he got 30,000, 28,000.
He got 30.
Got 28.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like he right.
I get what you're saying though. He got 28,000 though.
He scored a whole lot of points and only got
a lot of buckets. I just don't like. Yeah,
but he got less scoring titles than Stephen Curry.
I think it's one of the things, bro. Me and Wet used to get into it all the time. It's like, bro, his game left so much to be desired, bro. It's like, hey, bro, we know you can do so much more than what you do. That shit was just frustrating, my nigga. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't know. But he is a Hall of Famer though. So shout out to that man. That's his validation. He finally got it. I'm with that 15 and never shit. Hang it up.
Court say it all the time, man. Hey, bro, that's the luckiest the basketball Hall of Fame, nigga.
He lucky because he ain't got one NBA memory, not one.
He do. My nigga scored 50 on all jump shots, nigga. That's tough.
Oh, listen, I know that he averaged 40 all week on jump shots. That's tough, real time shit. 20 years from now, don't nobody know that shit. He ain't got no NBA moment, man. Not one. He Dominique Wilkins of the 2010s.
That's tough.
That's tough, bro.
You retired top 10 in scoring at the time you retired, and nobody gives a fuck. Welcome to the class, bro.
That's kind of.
Welcome to the class.
What a call.
Hey.
That's tough, nigga.
That is tough, bro.
Hey.
The reality of it, bro. You never made first team All NBA. You never was the best of your position. You was top 5 in the league maybe once, top 10 in the league maybe twice. No All-Star MVP, no Finals appearance. Like, he ain't got shit. He ain't got nothing to be remembered for now as the NBA member. Nothing. And the 62 you scored, guys that hit 70 since then. From Mitchell to the fucking Embiid to Luka to them. Shit. Goddamn, who just hit 60 something the other day? Was it Giannis?
I don't even remember, bro.
Who just broke the season high? No, I'm sorry. Jokic did.
Jokic,
He beat Fox. Double. He hit the 61 triple double. Yeah. So you ain't got shit, bro. And the game you scored 60 in, you had no assists and like a few rebounds. Guys got 60-point triple doubles, nigga. Luka did it against the Knicks. Hart did it against the Knicks since then. Like, you ain't got shit, bro, to be memorable. And you did it against a team that don't even exist no more. The Bobcats.
Luka on a 50 watch as we speak.
Nobody give a fuck about you doing against the Bobcat.
Luka on a 50 watch as we speak. He got 38 at the end of the third.
I knew Luka was gonna have like 40 against them tonight, bro. Luka was gonna try this, but hey, can Phoenix catch Dallas?
No, they out. They're eliminated.
They officially eliminated.
They're officially eliminated.
That lost that 1,000,000-point blowout last night was it.
Yeah, that was officially eliminated.
Oh, do this stain Durant legacy, bro?
Like,
unfortunately, yes, it does.
This is crazy. Like, I get not being a championship contender, but like, I don't know. How do you view Durant after that? Like,
hey, bro,
Devin Booker. Go ahead, Bob.
I was gonna say, bro, it's the same thing I've been saying, bro. If you claim you one of them niggas, bro, and just be one of them niggas. Fuck trying to get a third nigga, bro. Get you some solid rotation pieces and go be that dude. That's it. That's all that nigga had to do in Brooklyn. That's all that nigga had to do in Phoenix, bro. They could have got some solid niggas instead of trading Bill. And I was one of the first niggas to say that trade was fucking awful. That shit wasn't gonna work, bro. Be the nigga you say you are, bro. Y'all know who I am, right?
I echoed that shit. I hated that trade.
You know who I am, right? That's what he said. So be that nigga, bro. So bro, you gotta wear this shit, bro.
Never in my life. And then you see the name. I'm just trying to steal like Bill, baby.
Honestly, it should have been able to work, bro. It should have been able to work.
No, it shouldn't have, bro.
Especially
you talking about 3 niggas that's older and got nagging soft tissue injury, bro. That shit was never gonna work, bro.
And they all 3 play the same position.
No. I'm just saying, but Booker's a good enough playmaker that he could play, and one of them got.
It don't matter if them other
you
niggas
gotta
ain't
fill
on
out
the floor,
that roster, bro.
You do. I'm just saying, like they shouldn't have been like Mr. Play-in bad.
Yes, they should have, bro, because niggas ain't on the floor, bro. You have to play games to make the playoffs.
Yeah, can't play, spell play without
play.
See,
that's his angle. My angle is a 7-footer should have been more dominant.
I'm starting at the ground level. And we can work our way up in the conversation.
Right.
Before we get to that point, bro, niggas got to be on the floor, bro. Then you talk about all that other shit, and I'm gonna go on record and apologize, bro. Hey, you was right, my nigga. LeBron got to be a nigga to lead the defense, and when them niggas was on the run, he was leading the defense. Hey, I'm a real nigga, bro. I wear my shit. I was wrong. You was right, my nigga. I apologize, bro.
Yeah, hey, man, listen, man. That's all I be saying, bro. And what Cal Reddish shit? Sitting with us, sitting with us at the crib, sitting with us.
But yeah, bro, like that shit was not gonna work, bro.
Sitting with us at the crib.
So where would you like to see Durant go? Because they already said they're gonna try to move him.
They saying different shit. I don't like it.
Bro, that nigga said he ain't got no issue staying.
What?
I see why.
That.
It's because
why would he want to leave, bro? He don't want this pressure, man.
2 years.
He don't want that pressure, man.
2 years, 122 is the reason why he ain't got no problem staying. If we're gonna be honest, me personally, if we can get Bill gone, then I'm say stay.
They said they finna do that new shit. Y'all know they used to have a stretch provision shit. It's something different. So they thinking about doing that shit where you still got to get some of the salary, but you get them off the team.
Right.
But I don't know how that shit gonna affect them because I think that shit still count towards the cap and them niggas still gonna be.
Yeah, but it just shortens the money over time. So instead of it being $50 million in 1 year, like 19 for 3 years, something like that. 18.
I understand that. I'm saying they still in the apron though, so you still don't got no free agency bread.
Yeah,
right.
You still can't go. You still can't fill out.
So I don't really understand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It helps, but it ain't gonna help to the point where they can make no moves on the margin. That's gonna really help.
That's why I understand why he would be able, why he would want to stay, because they can't even do shit.
Yeah, they need to move KD. That's the only way they can get anything back to even be able to start anything.
Hey, look, man.
Where do I want to see him go? I really don't give a fuck at this point, but I see OKC not winning no championship this year. No, they can't beat LA. LA loves seeing them. They can't beat LA. Luka fucks them up. He did it last year.
My SGA, KD can't come.
That's what I'm about to say. Like, especially if they don't get it done. Especially if they don't get it done. And SGA, I'm assuming he probably gonna win the MVP.
He should.
He gonna win the MVP, but he gonna be walking around with Jokic motherfucking hardware. It's cool. Jokic walking around with his from last year, so they even. They can swap it out.
Yeah, but I'm SGA, he can't come, bro.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, I mean, I see what you're saying, but
what does Presley have to show for any of this shit?
Right.
If we're gonna talk about SGA, what does Presley have to show for any of this shit?
Right.
Presley's the reason they fucked this shit up in the first place.
Right.
Over $4 million back in 2012, 2013.
Right.
I mean, granted, you always say Harden wanted to be the man anyway, but still, it
right.
came down to $4 million.
Right. That's what Harden telling him, but I think he's lying. But I get it. I think he wanted to be the man for a whole time.
But it's and then when you built the other teams out, you didn't have no shooters around them. They lost They choked that shit in 2016, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna win no championship with your starting two guard as Robeson. Who was it, Andre Robeson?
Because that motherfucker couldn't shoot for shit.
Stevie
he got shorty from 2K though. That's his old lady though.
Yeah. What's her name? Rachel something.
Demeter.
Rachel. Shit.
2K.
But then let's get back to Presti and how he's built these teams out. Okay, cool. He done stockpiled all these picks. He got the house and got SGA back in return. He got the house for Paul George. And now he got all these picks, and he's sitting over there like Danny Ainge Jr. What do you got him for? What you gonna do?
All right.
This is the time to go ahead and go get you somebody else. You need another one.
It would be really crazy if like Courtney brought this shit up. They fucked around and got the number 1 pick and ended up drafting Cooper Flagg, bro.
Shit, that's if Cooper Flagg even wants to come out.
Yeah.
Which on a whole nother topic, I think he's pretty much waiting on the ping pong balls too, because
I know he is. He do not want to play for the Wizards, bro.
He don't want to play for the
Jazz.
No, or Utah. If Oklahoma City got it, he would be cool with that.
If San Antonio got it, if OKC got it,
yeah, he would be cool with that.
Philly got it.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, though.
You can go all the way up until like a week.
Here's the problem I got, though.
Your name back
Who you think gonna get it next year?
But like this, no, just what I'm saying. He can at least see who got the first pick, and he can make a decision off of that. And as long as it ain't one of them, as long as it ain't the Wizards or the Jazz, I think he gonna be like.
This is my problem. This is my problem with that whole logic of thinking.
Yeah.
If you one of them, it don't matter where you at.
Nah, it matters.
Nah, it don't matter where you at.
It matters when you ain't used to losing, bro. Like,
it don't matter where you at.
Said this shit on this show. He ain't never experienced no shit like he gonna.
Yeah, but
and why
how many titles did the Bulls have before Jordan got there?
No, I'm not talking about winning titles. I'm talking about the level of losing. It's a
no, I'm saying the Bulls was losing
and being like
Cleveland. Well, they losing before LeBron got there. All I'm saying is going by what they told us.
Yeah.
If you one of them,
generational I don't give a fuck where you go.
I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing from the standpoint like me. I'm not especially if I'm not used to losing at all, and I have the opportunity to play for a team. Like I said, it's a difference in like not competing. Like if you went to San Antonio, they wouldn't be as bad as they would be in Washington. Like San Antonio would be competing for playoffs, even if they don't make the playoffs. They're not gonna be title contenders. But that's a night and day difference in being on. The team
I get that. But what I'm saying is, if you join Wemby. And because you scared of the smoke, I need that to be part of the assessment. That's all I'm saying.
Well, say what you say, because I wouldn't sign up to do that shit neither. I really wouldn't. Like, you know what I mean? Who the fuck want this? Like, I get the whole warrior mentality and change it, then, motherfucker. If you that nice, no, get this shit changed before I get here. Change something. Don't be bringing me onto no motherfucking situation where I know we're gonna win fucking 14 games, bro.
The change start with you, bro.
Fuck
yeah.
That. Change some shit before I get here, because
that's usually how that shit goes.
I'm an old school nigga. I'm technically y'all right, and to a degree I believe that, but we all know we in a different age. These motherfuckers think different. The narrative is different around them now.
Yeah, but they can give all they want to. It's certain things that ain't gonna change. You the best, you go to the worst. Make it shake, nigga.
Yeah, so
that just don't change. Milwaukee ain't got no title since Giannis. Milwaukee ain't got no title since Giannis. Goddamn, Braun ain't had no title before. Cleveland had no title before Braun.
Like I said,
Miami ain't had no title before Wade. Like this is what you do. Nigga, you gonna get it done, bro. That's what you do.
What you do. You just gotta hope the front office do what they supposed to do around you, but it gotta start with you.
That's what you do. That's what you gotta do. Shit. Do that, nigga.
Front office ain't shown that they can get
push
shit
come
right,
to shove, and then push come to shove. Hey, bro, you know you only gotta do 4 years, bro.
Right. We ain't got to resign that first deal.
You ain't got to resign
that deal. And this ain't like the NFL.
It don't really matter where he go unless it's a situation like Oklahoma City and they just dominate. He not signing. He going to play for the Celtics because that's his dream.
All right. So okay. Let me ask y'all this: what's more pressure, trying to win in Washington or Philly?
Philly.
See what I'm saying? What's more pressure, Oklahoma City or Washington?
Oklahoma City.
That's what I'm saying. So you can go to Washington, bro, and just go from the ground up and build your shit.
No. You right. As far as like, it ain't gonna be no expectation as far as for him winning, but like somebody that's wired like that ain't trying to sign up for lose. Like you walk into this situation, no, I'm gonna be a loser for 3 years. Like ain't nobody.
The thing is with Washington though, Washington is bad, like utterly bad this shit, but it ain't that bad.
Like
right,
I would like to see him and Sar together. I said that on the last episode. I think him and Sar together would look all right.
Right. They got pieces though.
Yeah, I just, you know what I mean? I just know like
they would have to do. I mean, they got vets, they got Middleton, they got Smart, so they got vets. I would try to do what I can to get Poole out of there, and then go from there.
Yeah. Nah. Mm-hmm. And that's probably, I think, Courtney, you said that. That's what they was trying to do. They was trying to make the situation look like, so, all right, it's not doom and gloom here, bro. We get you here, shit gonna be a little bit different.
It's gonna be different,
because if you think about it, bro, if they rolled out Bud, Koulibaly, Champagne with Cooper and Sar, bro, you solid.
That's some talent. It's some talent in that line,
five, bro, to build on. That's a solid five.
And plus, let's be real. Flagg need the man reps. He need them. Yeah. He need them. Just like Durant did when he went to Seattle. You need the man reps. You need them. The league is an adjustment, bro. You need them reps as that guy. The only guy who came in that could really get buckets was probably Melo. Because even Brown was more freight trained, like really when he was younger compared to, figuring it out. But you need the reps, bro. You need them.
All right.
That man got to save white America, man. I mean, dead ass. I mean, it's fucked up, but it's on.
Honestly, bro, even as a Duke fan, of course, I would like to see him stay, but just I want to see him fuck the world up and like be like, I ain't going to the league type shit. I want to see how everybody gonna react off that shit. It's gonna be so many people calling that motherfucker stupid as hell and all this shit. Like, I want to see the shit storm behind him saying that he not going to the NBA. Me personally, I want to see the chaos behind that. Even if it won't Duke, he was going back to.
And plus, him going to DC, you need to find out, you know what I'm saying, where his family stand in this whole political thing. Like, do they rock with Trump? Do they want him in the town or what?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what they voted for. They look like some Trump supporters, though. They do look like some Trump supporters. So
I'm looking at it completely different, bro. If that nigga go back to school, I'm questioning your competitiveness, your edge as the guy.
No, but he said it's like honestly.
I know he said it. I'm still looking at you sideways.
No, I'm saying from a competitive standpoint, you could flip it on some shit like if you going back on some shit like, look, I said I came here to win a national championship, and fuck that, I'm gonna win a national championship. Like you could also flip it from that competitive angle because he said that was always his dream to come to college and win a national championship.
The only way you could look at it that way is if he was to come out tomorrow and say, "Yeah, I'm coming back." Like before the whole. Like before the pain.
I mean, honestly,
I think he said it right after the loss.
I just think it's just like you got to like think
that
about
it. Been more emotional.
It's really kind of like crazy, bro, to come back. But I think he honestly want to come back. It's where we seen kids it's been plenty of kids that said that was been like phenoms and like we know they wanted to come back, and the coaching staff would be like, no, bro. Calipari done say he done told plenty of kids like that. Coach K said he told Zion that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody dream.
You know, he coming in with 5 and you
championship.
What I got going on. I done sold dreams already. You got to go.
Exactly. Like, bro, I ain't got your spot already done been filled, bro.
Yeah, bro. Everybody dream to win a college championship, but ultimately your dream is to get to the league. So I ain't really rolling. Like, it's cute.
He said that specifically. He said that's what he always his number one. It won't do just to be the number one player. He specifically broke it down like this: it was to get to college and win a national championship. Like he was definitive about that shit in the interview.
Right.
That's his goal, to be a champion in college. So like from that angle, that's why I was like, if Duke lose, bro, he gonna seriously think about coming back, especially. That whole you failed, you didn't win it type shit is fucking with him. That shit's fucking with him.
He should, because he did.
With him. And that before he proved anybody else. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people on that shit, and he know that. And that's the type of shit that make him think like I said, I've watched this man all year take critique and immediately correct that shit, which lets me know, A, you listening. And
right.
B,
hey, y'all know my line, man. That shit cute, bro.
Right.
It's cute.
Nah, bro.
If you the nigga everybody talking about you is, bro, you this generational talent, you that guy, like they trying to put you in them combos, bro. Ain't no going back to college, bro. It's like Courtney said.
That's what you're saying, but
like
I
said,
Courtney
said, fuck them ping pong balls and waiting to see who get the number one pick, bro. If you one of them, bro, you just go get that shit the fuck done.
Being opinionated with that. I think I'm being funny.
Bro,
like
we do this. Yeah, we do this.
I know,
bro. I think that shit really happening, bro.
I know, but I know that probably could have something to do with it. But I 100% know the fact that Duke went out how they went out is fucking with him.
It's fucking with him. I'm sure it is.
That's cool. It's cool.
He missed the shot too.
They should, but if you
he got the foul and he got the shot missed, I can see how I fuck with him. I can see that.
No, for sure.
This is one thing about it. The NBA, I don't give a fuck if it's DeBonza, if it's Peterson. He come back, he the number one pick next year. If he come back, he the number one pick after that year after that too.
I ain't sure about that.
He gonna be the number one pick regardless,
I ain't
bro.
Sure about that. I ain't sure about that. I don't want to get too far into it because but
yeah, but I'm just saying, and one like the man, like I said, the fact that he just jumped off the porch and signed with New Balance lets you know he moved and think differently, bro. He not a normal kid in the way in that. All right, now I gotta prove to y'all I'm the best. Like him, like I said, being driven by wanting to win a college championship. I'm like, I could be reading more into it, type shit. But he one of them people that what matters to me matter to me, and what matters to y'all don't matter to me. Like that, he for sure one of them kids.
You damn sure about to see.
So I don't know, but like I said, of course, as a Duke fan, you know what I mean. Honestly, as a Duke fan, it's gonna fuck everything up. We're gonna have all types of decommits.
As a basketball fan, I need him in the league.
As a fan that like just want to see like shit get stirred up. I just want to see the storm behind him saying.
I need to know: are you Eminem or are you Jack Harlow? Come on up, brother. Come on up with the big dogs.
Hey, I mean, he'll get there. We all know he's going eventually.
Now, which one are you?
You know, I don't know. I would love to see my team get the first pick and draft his ass, but we want to fucking compete for a play-in spot.
Mm-hmm.
I get on my fucking nerves.
Atlanta got no one pick with the play-in spot, so it's possible you still get it.
We're getting our ass whooped right now too.
Mm-hmm.
Who y'all playing tonight?
Chicago, battling for the 9th and the 10th seed.
Yo, whoever thought Kobe White and Josh Giddey would be a better duo than Devin Booker and Kevin Durant?
Hey, bro, you ignorant as hell, bro.
Woo. Hey, boy. Whoever would have thought, goddammit. Kobe White. 25 a night, bitch. Him in the Australian.
Check this out.
Fucking with the kids, mate.
We're going to close on this, fellas. I got this little game I want to play. It's called Best of Three. All right, so premise is you get three choices. You're going to rank the three guys based off the question I asked you. First question is, which one of these three players, rank them in order, will be the best player in the next 5 years? Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Paolo Banchero.
Individual talent, Cade Cunningham. If I'm trying to win a championship, Evan Mobley.
So who's going to be the better player?
Cade Cunningham will be the best player. If I'm trying to win a championship, Evan Mobley.
And then
he's more rare.
He's more rare. 1, 2, 3. Rank them 1, 2, 3. As far as who's going to be the best player in 5 years.
Cade, Paolo, Mobley.
Okay. Go ahead.
Paolo too soft on the glass. I mean, Banchero too soft on the glass for me.
And that's my problem with him.
Yeah,
I hate both of them.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree, but that nigga put that bitch.
He's too soft on the glass for me, and he got too many spells of he worse than Tatum with trying to prove he nice. With the step back to the three.
I'm not gonna lie. That shit used to irk my nerves when he was at Duke.
I'm going.
Yeah, he worse than Tatum.
This fucking get.
He worse than Tatum. The Carroll pisses me off. And the fact your mama got to tell you to get the glass, tell me all I need to know about him.
I know you nice, bro. Like it ain't always got to be a tween.
Right.
Yeah, bro, from 16 feet.
Right.
Because you see.
Right.
Hey, man, that's That's my issue with that beige nigga in Boston. But I just feel like Mobley not gonna get a chance to reach his offensive ceiling with Donovan and Darius and them there. That's the only reason I got him third.
I got Mobley 1. I got Mobley, Cade, Banchero.
I got Cade.
I got a problem with it.
I got Cade 1. I let God sort the other 2 out.
Yeah, Cade definitely number 1 though. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that one.
Yeah, far as ability, Cade 1 for sure.
All right, rank this one. Better play in 5 years between these 3 players: Donovan Mitchell, Amir Thompson, LaMelo Ball.
Amir number 1.
Yeah,
Amir Thompson. I don't give a damn about the other 2.
Yeah, one of them's a midget, and the other one is a tall.
Yeah, in 5 years, Donovan gonna be a 5 foot.
I really try to talk about that because Donovan Mitchell is dominant as you can get at 6'2", bro. We're doing the shit,
but it ain't enough.
We about to see.
Oh, I can say. I ain't seen one. I can see.
I mean, say like, would you feel different about this? Let's say I don't think Cleveland gonna win it, but let's say he led Cleveland to the title. Would you feel different about it?
Because you said in 5 years.
Yeah. Because I was trying to talk. I got Amir Thompson 1, but I struggled. I really thought long and hard about making Donovan Mitchell 1, bro.
Nah.
In 5 years.
That shit, I didn't have a thought about that.
Let's say
you can't have Mobley number 1 in the first question and then tell me Mitchell in the second. Huh?
Let's say Amir don't never develop the jumper. Is he hands down gonna be better than LaMelo?
If he never develops a jumper but ain't scared to shoot it, that gonna make him top 25 alone. Because that's how great of an athlete he is at 20, because he ain't 20 years old.
The defensive tools is elite. 25 years old. Glass, he can pass the ball. Like I'm talking about LaMelo. LaMelo is an efficient scorer, bro. Yeah. He's an inefficient scorer. He ain't scared to shoot free throws and ain't scared to pull the trigger when he's blatantly wide open. He'd be top 25 alone just off athleticism. Like LaMelo third off the fact that nigga shooting 38% from the field.
If LaMelo get Anna Montana pregnant and fuck around and get a new perspective on life and change his perspective, LaMelo could be dangerous, bro.
LaMelo does.
LaMelo problem is he a head case. It ain't none of the shit he can do on the court. He can do all that.
Y'all know what I said. He got one hope. Roll his daddy out there. Last hope, bro.
Yeah.
Roll his daddy out there.
That's the only person he listened to.
That's the only person he listened to.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm just saying.
Get that motherfucker.
If he get the shit right in his head, bro, LaMelo
can't. What's my man on X-Men that got the wheelchair?
Professor X.
Professor X, that motherfucker. Put his daddy in the chair. Play mind games with him. Get his ass right.
My man shoots 41% from the floor, bro.
Yeah,
41%.
LaMelo terrible, bro.
But a lot of that is because he do dumb shit, like just take stupid ass shot. Like he a head case. It's not a lack of talent.
But these are shots he been shooting since he was in the 8th grade, bro. Ain't shit changed. This is when his dad was in the picture, bro. He was still doing this shit.
Honestly, though, that ain't my problem with him. My problem is his competitive fire. He don't get technical from hooping. He get technical from like being funny, trying to be comical and shit.
He's still like a kid to me. Like everything is a big ass joke to him. Like, and I'm saying that one of these days that shit gonna switch and it's not gonna be like that. And he
got $300 million. So when it's gonna switch? When he get 500?
I'm just saying if it ever do.
I'm saying he got $300 million. When it gonna switch? When he get 500? I mean, dead ass.
I'm holding out hope for him because I like the Hornets. And
you ain't holding out hope for Ja.
No, I mean,
no. But see, the thing about Ja, I don't question Ja as a competitor on the court.
No, I get that. I'm just saying.
LaMelo, I question as a competitor on the court.
I'm saying from the standpoint of Ja. I'm saying from the standpoint of, hey, bro, when you just gonna stop doing the stupid shit?
Right. He do stupid shit. I don't question him as a competitor.
Ja at this point is taunting. It ain't just like.
For what, bro?
It's like he literally just
for why you doing grenades, man?
He's right. He's right. They trying to make him the poster boy of this shit, and y'all didn't do the shit to Mikal Bridges. You didn't do the shit to nobody else. He's the only one who gets
right. But
he right. He is right.
It's different, bro. And that's like we gotta stop acting like the context out there and that shit not warranted. Hey, you ain't gotta agree with the shit. Hey, but you have a history with guns, bro. So for you to be doing this shit, you're gonna be under a different microscope. Like we gotta stop that shit, bro.
I'm just saying.
Guess who we need to be mad at?
Two things can be true. Himself. He is on a different microscope, and also they do need to be a little bit more like even across the board with the discipline. Don't let no.
But this is my problem though. Ja Morant, they didn't find you, nigga. You gave him the information. You gave it to him. You turned your phone on with your gun in that motherfucker, and then did it a second time. You did.
And outside of that, bro, you know me, bro. I'm just consistent with my shit. So it's like, hey, bro, if Curry can get the passes, and I don't roll like this Courtney argument. If Courtney can get the passes over his peers because he won, hey, the rest of them niggas can get passes because they don't have no shit on their resume.
Right.
They don't have no
right.
have no run-ins. So they get the pass.
They ain't got no Instagrams with the pistol.
Yeah, bro.
No.
Hey, I mean, that shit, bro.
Y'all not wrong about
that shit. Like, you gotta stop the stupid shit. Like, hey, bro, it's the same shit I said about Kyrie, bro. Hey, bro, if you gonna do the dumb shit and you gonna stand in it, bro, hey, you gotta deal with come with
it. That's true. Not saying that it ain't true.
So if you want to be a dickhead,
they hypocrites. They are hypocrites, and he right about that shit. They hypocrites with it, bro. They are.
That's not hypocritical. It's not hypocritical, bro.
Damn lie. Because a gun is a gun. I don't give a fuck who hand is in.
Hey, bro, it's different when you have gun offenses,
what is more dangerous? It's more dangerous. It mean more when John Morant do it.
It ain't about it being more
like I might
hey, bro,
pick up a gun now for John doing it. Like
you got
he is more popular than some of these niggas is doing it though. That dude holds some weight though.
He is. But
he is. So I mean that they hold some weight now.
A gun is a gun, bro. It's every shit. Mikal Bridges can kill you with a gun just like John Morant can.
I bet you after that won't be no more reading rainbow shit for the NBA carriers. I bet you that.
Hey, I ain't rolling, bro. Hey, that shit is.
I bet you.
That's crazy. No.
I bet you won't be no more of them.
Y'all right. He do got like, all right, man. You know they on your ass. Just chill out.
Same shit I said about
gonna turn around and door a grenade. Like, come on, bro. What do you want?
Same shit I said about Kyrie, bro. Hey, it's the same shit, bro. Like, if you do dickhead shit, you gotta take what come with it, bro. You want to be defiant just because? Hey, cool. Then when you get whatever you get, deal with it, nigga. That nigga's an idiot, bro.
Okay, I got one more question, man. We got sidetrack real quick. Let's get to this one, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, out of these three guys, rank them as far as the most likely to be an all-star next season. Darius Garland, Scotty Barnes, De'Aaron Fox.
So none of them. Scotty Barnes. But Toronto can make the biggest jump. They can make the biggest jump. Record, they can make the biggest jump. Because Cleveland can't go from first to first.
Nah.
And then who you say?
Garland can still be like.
Yeah, but the problem is if Mitchell and Mobley there, they won't get three. They won't get three. So the chance of them keep getting three and shit like that, I don't think is high. So I would go Scotty Barnes simply because if Brandon Ingram comes back right, Toronto get a high pick. Let's say it's Ace Bailey or whatever, and they go from 25 wins to 39 wins. I could see them get all-star. So I would say Scotty Barnes.
I don't know in that scenario if he would have the numbers to justify that shit.
Only reason why I'm saying him because he does more all-around shit than the other guys. Other guys might lead the team in scoring, but he'll have the most rebounds, the most assists.
Steals, blocks.
Yeah, he has steals and the blocks. He'll be the versatile defender guy.
But all them numbers still gonna be there because now BI's in the equation, taking away a couple of rebounds here and there, 1 or 2 assists here and there.
Nah, he gonna always be able to get his numbers. Like he gonna always.
I'm not saying the numbers gonna be great. I'm saying they're gonna be something like 19, 8, and 5.
Yeah, I said
26. But he'll be viewed as the versatile defender, the guy that do versatility on the offensive end, hit just enough threes to be respectable. I could just see him getting it off that shit, just off the.
I got Garland. I think Garland has one. I got Garland, Barnes, and then De'Aaron. So,
got Garland.
Wait, who you got? Yeah,
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes 1.
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes 1. Fox 2. I don't agree.
Damn.
Yep.
Ain't no love.
Spurs can't bring back Chris Paul though. They cannot. Because they do that. It's gonna fuck up Fox. Fox is not too good.
They're not going to. That nigga done.
I would think, but
I'm saying
Chris Paul don't lose when he on the floor, man. He always win the minutes he play, man. I don't know what he doing that we don't know, but he doing it.
You know how to play, man.
Right. So he gonna get another job for sure.
Yeah, he gonna get another job. It just ain't gonna be in San Antonio.
I don't know. If Mike Malone get the job, he might get it. He like Westbrook. He like Vince, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, real thing. I ain't even trying to be funny. Like he really like Vince. Like he really do. I mean, that's just how he works. So I don't think it's out of question. I really don't.
I wouldn't say he would have Paul playing over Fox. Though.
Yeah, like.
No, I'm saying Council would be the one to get benched. That's what I'm saying. Council should be starting next season. But if Mike Malone becomes the coach, I don't think that's a thing, bro.
Hell no, Castle ain't getting benched.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Castle on the floor next year.
Hey, bro, my nigga Mike Malone was playing Christian Braun. He definitely could play Steven Castle at the 2.
I don't know, bro. Mike Malone a different dude, bro.
I ain't
different
going.
dude.
So we all just
got a
conclusion. Mike Malone will be coaching the Spurs next year.
I mean, if he is, he like vets. I mean, that's just the reality. He just do.
Yeah, I think it's on the table.
But it ain't many vets on that fucking roster.
That's why I wouldn't hire him. That's a whole different question. Now the question is, would you hire him? I'm saying no, but he's under the pop street, and he does have a title and shit. So I can see him get the job. But I don't fuck with him as far as how he coaches. No.
What you say? What?
I mean, even when he was in Sacramento, he let Boogie go off. Boogie loved Malone. Like he let Boogie do what he do. He let Jokic do what he do. He know how to deal with big men that are like unicorn-like. So Wemby will be good with him.
All right.
Now, hopefully, man, Wemby will be able to play, man, because that shit is crazy.
Well, yeah, with his condition, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see more Wemby. But all right, man. That's it. Oh, real quick, I just do want to get which one of y'all do y'all think between the Thompson twins is the better defender?
I mentioned when defensive player of the year, man.
This year?
Yes.
You sure he flat out a better defender than Asur?
I mean, he just played more minutes and shit. This ain't even a tube thing to me. This is a one nigga done played 1,800 minutes, the other nigga done played 900 minutes. I mean, you just ain't played enough. I think this is my problem with the defensive player of the year award. Mm-hmm. If 3-point shot is the number one shot now, and it's become a wings guard league, the big men should not be winning the defensive player of the years. It should be going to the guys that got to guard these motherfuckers. So Luke Dort, Amir Thompson, Dyson Daniels, what's my man in Portland?
Kamara.
Them guys to me should be top candidates for defensive player of the year. They got to guard the top dudes. OG Anunoby and them. They got to guard these motherfuckers. It should be the guy who protecting the paint and then grab some rebounds when it come off. If y'all telling me the 3-point shot is the number one shot, and the guard and then it's all pick and roll, and you got to do switches to get motherfuckers off and fight through and this and the third, then it should be wings that's winning the defensive player of the year. And I think Amir Thompson and Luke Dort should be 1-2 in defensive player of the year.
But you know that's the justification that hey, we can switch on to these guys on the wing and we can protect the paint at the same time. So right. That's why these niggas in the conversation. I don't know how Draymond is in this conversation, to be completely honest with you. Like, I ain't seen it.
Right.
Like, I really haven't. So I don't even know how this nigga is.
It's a narrative driven thing, man. And because like these writers ain't watching thoroughly. Like, that's why I don't think they need to, like, I don't know. They're gonna have to figure out a different way to vote. Because
no, I'm fine with the vote. I just think they need to take the defensive player of the year award.
Watching like a player play 10 national television games, voting for a season-long award type shit. Like, I don't know. I feel like it should be. The problem is if you have let's say they have a motherfucker that just like a panel just lock in, watch all the game type shit. Ain't nobody gonna give them no credibility. Like, if it ain't a name, they don't know type shit. But then the names that you know don't be watching the shit type shit. Like,
so let me ask you this: how many games a week you think a guy should be watching?
If you
like if us four was voters, how many games a week you think we should be watching?
10 to I don't know. The number can be different now because now we're in an era where you can go back and rewatch games. You can stream games and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So throughout the week, how many games you think, if us four had votes, how many games a week you think we should be watching?
To be able to thoroughly, I think we should like thoroughly 2 games a night, every single night.
So only 14 games a week. So 2 a day. To me, that ain't shit.
Yeah, I think you got to be watching the team at least 3 to 4 times a week.
But
to even know.
That's why I said if you don't have a favorite team, because if you got a favorite team, you watching every team because you're gonna watch and play your team.
Yeah.
If you one of them guys that don't have a favorite team and you watch everybody, it's gonna be hard to see the whole league, bro. It just is.
You just gonna pick whatever game that you like.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see the whole league.
Yeah, but at the same time,
you gonna watch every game your team play.
Yeah, like, but you also watching with a bias when you're doing that as well.
Yeah, but
you watching your favorite team
with a bias and you cheering, but you know what the hell you looking at. Like your eyes ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but you're more prone to be like, oh, my guy just had an off night, as opposed to, oh, that nigga was strapping him up. If we keeping it a buck.
In an argument, you're right. You might say that, but deep down, you know what the fuck is up when you watching these.
And another reason why, I'm cool with the media doing it is because that black lady, Michelle Roberts, what was his name?
Yeah,
Michelle Roberts. She tried to get him a players voting shit, and none of the players participated and showed up and all that fuck shit. So they tried to go that route. Remember, James Harden won the MVP that year, and Mitchell won Rookie of the Year for them, but Ben Simmons won it for the NBA. Right. So I don't want to hear from the players because they tried to get it to y'all, and y'all motherfuckers fucked it up. LeBron didn't want to show up because he didn't win MVP that year. Remember, he was mad that Harden got it, and Curry won the real one. So I don't even want to hear from the motherfuckers. So let Brian Windhorst fat ass who can't hoop vote. Let Stephen A. bum ass vote. Because at least they willing to stand on it and face your music. Y'all motherfuckers was bullshit. So I don't want to hear from the players. She tried to give y'all a chance and y'all fucked it up. So they just like they fucked up this CBA, just like they fucked up this play-in shit. Players be voting on this bullshit and they'll be mad at the shit they voted on.
The play-in is fine. I ain't got no problem with the play-in.
Yeah, they be mad at the shit they voted on.
Play-in is fine.
Y'all voted for second April and all that dumb shit during the CBA and shit. Y'all be fucking this shit up.
All right, fellas. That's it, man. We'll wrap on this. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ready to go to my real job. Shit. Want to thank. Yeah, I'm about to go be like wet. Boz, before you had even got on, I didn't even know. I sent you the link. Just you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we had saluted you on the show and shit. Like you know what I'm saying.
Hey man, yeah, nigga been going through it, man. One time, prayers to my family, man. Rest in peace to my little cousin Kenzo Armani Lee. Passed away last month at 6 years old. So I've been out the loop, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, man. Prayers to you, man. Good to see you, you know what I mean, making an appearance, and you know what I mean. Sometimes shit like this is be what you need and shit, like you know what I mean, just to get yourself into the company of motherfuckers laughing and joking and being like, you know what I'm saying. You know how that go.
Yeah.
So anybody got anything else they want to say before we out? All right. Well, once again, thank everybody for locking in, joining this broadcast tonight. Like and subscribe on YouTube, which I ain't tell y'all in the beginning of the show. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Go ahead.
Finished with 45.
Did they win?
Yeah, won by 15.
Oh, he not like Cooper Flagg, man. They don't fail over there, baby. You don't know about that.
Luka fell a lot. What the fuck did you talk about? If you want to use it based on them standards, but yeah, thank everybody for locking in.
AD didn't play well. AD had 13 and 11.
I'm glad he back too. By the way, that's major. I'm really glad he came back.
He only took 13 shots. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. You trade me. I need 25.
You should have been gunning.
Oh.
Yeah. So thank y'all one more time, man, for locking in. Pro Empire on TikTok. Pro Empire Talk on Twitter. Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, and Professional Amateurs 919 if you want to find us on YouTube for the people that's listening on the pod feed. One more time, thank y'all to my guests. Catch y'all next time. We out.
Season 3 from the parameter. It feel good to be an amateur. Jamal and Courtney co-manager. I go against the odds, I'm a gambler. If you know me, you know I keep it professional. Every time I do it, it feel like a spectacle. Turn my back on my city, it's unacceptable. Yeah, I'm an amateur, but don't forget professional. Aye. Amateur, but I play like a pro. 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 Doing big like he.